Sunrise Serials. I'm your host, Richard Pochard, hoping you all had a nice weekend and are ready to forge ahead as we launch into the last few episodes of Flash Gordon. Now, last week I talked about the $360,000 budget for Flash Gordon, more than any serial up to that point. Obviously, this was because of the many special effects and massive sets needed to bring the comic strip to life. But not everything was created especially for this project. Universal reused sets from a number of movies. The lab, as I pointed out in one of my asides, was redressed from the Bride of Frankenstein lab. The stairways, hallways, and smaller rooms of the castle were from Dracula's daughter, while Ming's grandiose throne room was redressed from the Phantom of the Opera. If the idol of Teo seemed a little out of place on an alien planet, that's because it was originally created for the mummy. And the outer walls of Ming's castle originally saw the light of day as the Cathedral of Notre Dame, although Lon Chaney was not available to ring the bells. Reusing sets from previous productions wasn't the only way the studio cut corners on this epic, but I'll have more of that later. Right now, let's get started on Chapter 11 of Flash Gordon, In the Claws of the Tigron.
Away from that woman. What do you want? His Imperial Majesty has ordered that you be executed. Here and now. Stand aside. Obey, or your friends die with you. Steady, boy. Stand over there. Reassure your friends, Flash. Your disappearance has startled them.
I don't understand what you're talking about, Zarkov. I'm right here. What scared off the guards?
Just a moment, my friend. You see...
Of course I see. What are you driving at?
Try to see yourself. Raise your hand before your eyes.
I can't see my hand. I see right through it. Baron, Dale, what happened? What have you done to me, Zarkov?
To save your life, I tried an experiment which proved successful.
An experiment?
I have discovered a ray which will render a human being invisible without harming it.
I don't like it. Bring him back again, Doctor. I want to see him alive.
Don't worry.
You know, Zarkov, just because you
Your
can't
Flash
see Flash
has
doesn't
plenty
mean
of
he can't see you making out with his
Since you insist on seeing
girlfriend.
him, stand against the wall as you were, Flash.
What's taking so long, Zarkov?
Flash!
Oh, you're a wizard, Doctor.
You needed one just then, Flash, to save your life.
Well, you not only saved my life, but you saved the lives of all of us. You know, if we all could become invisible, Ming would be helpless against us.
There's only one drawback. I don't know as yet how long a person may remain invisible.
Well, we'd have to find that out.
True. But if anything should happen to the machine during the experiment, the invisible person might remain so forever. Let me take that risk. Make me invisible and
No, Baron. You're a prince of the royal blood. I'll make the test. Besides, there's a little visit I'd like to make. Unseen.
No, don't let him, Doctor.
Now listen, if there's any chance to take, I'm the one to take it. Go ahead, Doc. Turn on the juice.
You are now invisible, Flash.
An amazing demonstration. I feel no lessening of my power or strength. Say, Doc, don't let anything happen to that machine until I get back. Don't worry, Dale. I'll be back soon.
Man disappeared before our eyes. You expect me to believe this impossible tale? I speak the truth, Your Majesty. My men will bear me out in this. Bring in Flash Gordon, dead or alive. If you fail, your life will be forfeited.
Flash Gordon is here, Your Majesty, and very much alive. Unless you promise to release my friends, this is only a sample of what's in store for you.
Coward! Are you going to stand there and let him kill me? Seize him! A fortune to the one who...
I could take your worthless life, Ming. But because of your daughter, Prince Baron asked that your life be spared.
Don't let him escape! Guard the door!
Ming's crack guards look like they're actually doing crack.
I warn you, Ming. This is only a sample. Keep your hands off, my friends. I shall be watching you always.
You must do something, Father. You're in danger of losing your empire through the trickery of the Earth people.
This is no trick, Your Majesty. It is the vengeance of the great god Teo. Teo is displeased.
Lock up this babbling ape!
Oh, Your Majesty, I...
Over the torch! This invisibility has been brought about by some contrivance invented by Dr. Zarkov in our own laboratory.
There is no doubt about it, Your Majesty.
This machine must be destroyed.
But not until the Earthman has again become visible.
I have preserved the life of this Earthman long enough because of your whims. Now
But you can't fight a man you cannot see.
You're right.
Leave them in the laboratory. I will find some means of overhearing their conversation. Give me a guard to help me.
guard. Give me that gun. All right, Walton, old boy. I'll have you out of here in 1 minute.
Flash, where are you?
Dr. Zarkov is waiting for you in the laboratory. I'll clear the way. Watch that gate. Follow me, Walton.
Follow you? How?
Speak! Are you stricken dumb? King Bolton has escaped from the dungeons. The doors were opened by magic.
Double the guard throughout the palace. Order the men to be on the alert. And fire on the Earthman at the first indication of his presence.
It shall be done, Your Majesty.
Oh, not these men. Let them remain here to trap him if he should return.
Yes, Your Majesty.
All right, Doc. Show Walton how it's done.
Make me invisible, Doctor.
And I will give Emperor Ming such a 5 minutes he never had before.
Voltan thinks they're doing the X-rated version.
There's no time, Your Majesty. We must finish our preparation for flight. They're restored power to carry our rocket ship to your Sky City and thence to the Earth.
Well, you better make me invisible again, Doctor. Might come in handy when we take those power magazines to the ship.
No, not again, Flash.
No.
The Earth falling. This time we may be able to get their message. Zarkov calling New York. Zarkov calling the Earth. New York.
Coming in more clearly now.
Zarkov speaking from planet Mongo. Listen carefully. We have very little more sending power.
Tell Professor Gordon his son Flash is with me.
Planet Mongo. It's the miracle of the ages. Quiet.
Dale Arden also here, all in great danger.
Gordon, your son lives. Your son lives, Gordon. Yes. Yes. And Zarkov has conquered space.
The wave has faded. We must work fast and get the ship ready. Step into the machine, Flash.
No, don't.
No, don't worry, Dale. Come on, Doc.
You are now invisible, Flash.
We must hurry, Zarkov. Tell us your plan.
Your Highness will stay here with Dale while we take the magazines to our ship.
Magazines?
The invisibility machine.
Yeah, it's a long
I don't
trip
know that I
back to
can
Earth,
restore
so they'll
Flash's
probably
love.
want something to
Please
read.
hurry, Flash.
I'll be back soon, Dale.
We'll stand guard.
Ready, gentlemen?
What's the matter, Doc? Too heavy for you? Step on it, Zarkov. I'm crowding up on you.
Inform the Emperor. Tell him to send guards to capture Prince Baron and Dale. Then trap the others when they return. Now go.
I'm I'm worried about Flash.
You needn't be. Invisible, he's equal to an army. He could go... Be careful. We're being watched. Every word we've spoken has been overheard. I must get you to the hiding place at once.
But the machine.
I'll come back and guard it. But if Ming gets hold of you now, he can force Flash to any terms.
But if you...
Come quickly. We're having a moment to spare.
Where are you taking me?
To a cave in the catacombs under the palace.
Her Royal Highness Princess Aura remains watching the laboratory.
A strong body of men. We must prevent Zarkov and Dale Arden leaving the planet Mongo. And as for Flash Gordon... What is it?
Prince Baron has taken Dale Arden to one of the caves in the catacombs.
This way.
I'll find Dale Arden for you. Set your trap. Don't you dare touch that machine until Flash again becomes visible.
Follow her plan. But remember, destroy Flash Gordon instantly wherever you find it.
Well, what is your answer?
You set me a difficult task, Your Royal Highness. Prince Baron knows all the intricacies of the catacombs beneath the palace.
Yes, he has taken her to one of the caves.
There are hundreds of caves.
That's why I've come to you. The sacred Tigron can follow a trail anywhere.
We must have something that has been worn by the fugitive.
Here is one of Dale Arden's sandals.
This is a dangerous mission.
Obey my command.
You'll be all right here. No one can trace you through these tunnels.
Well, when will he be back?
Just as soon as they've warned the others that our plans were overheard. Now, don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Dale. Baron.
Gone. Prince Baron.
They must have been carried off.
Wait. Baron wouldn't be taken without a fight. There's no sign of a struggle here.
No, this job is one of craft, not of force. I see the hand of Princess Aura in this. Come on.
Explain to me again the logic of only one of them being invisible.
Flash! You're visible!
Stop it! Zarkov, get to the door!
Stop them! Stop them!
Baron, where's Dale?
I've hidden him.
Come on! You want Flash? Get Dale! I'll hold back this rabble! Back here!
The Tigron is acting strangely. We must be near the girl.
By the way, I wasn't joking about the X-rated version of Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon was released in 1974, and while it was a mildly amusing satire of the original serials, it wasn't particularly well received. Its biggest claim to fame was its before-they-were-famous special effects crew, including David Allen, Jim Danforth, and Rick Baker. The effects were so good, the film was almost nominated for an Oscar, until the Academy ruled there weren't enough special effects movies that year to warrant an award in that category. Ah, c'est la vie. Feel free to comment on today's show. Let me know how I'm doing. And if you haven't already done it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Will Invisible Flash be the hottest new action figure next Christmas? Is Zarkov's ham radio license still good on Mongo? Will the Tigron keep pawing Dale, or are they just good friends? Join me tomorrow for Chapter 12, Trapped in the Turret.